Okay, so it is a big moment. I am about to use a patch for the first time. So this is day 1. Now, what I've read is I need to have a glass of water before I start and stay hydrated throughout the whole time I'm using them. So I'll be making sure I get like 2 litres of water in, and every time I switch or change patches, make sure I get a glass of water in. So that's my first thing. I've also got here all of the patches ready to go. I'll only do one with you because obviously otherwise it could go on quite a while. But once you know how to do one, you know how to do them all. And then, listen to how confident I sound. It's my first day. And then I've also got here, hold on, let me get some more of this in. I've also got here, now I would just print these off normally, and I will do after this, and then it will kind of become second nature because I know exactly what I'm doing. But this tells me exactly where I need to stick each patch. So I'll be applying 4 types of patches and there is a left and a right for each patch. So I think they're different colours. Let me check, I haven't actually checked this yet. Right, so I'm opening this one here. So my understanding is you have different coloured patches for either side of your body. Now to me, these all look like the same colour. So that's curious. I'll look into that. It says tan. And then it was the same. Okay, so I will be applying the patch which relates to, give me a second. Right, so it's an energy enhancer patch that I'm going to be using. So that is this one, typically the one that I'm not out on the bed. It's a red one. Here we go. This is the one I'm going to be doing with you. So there's different types of patches. There's 5 in total, and for this specific disease, they've basically thrown everything at it based on like previous results from blood disorders, leukemias, all different anemias, and they found that it's the best results come from a combination of all of them. So I will be putting the energy enhancer one on. It's going on various acupuncture points. If you want to understand what each acupuncture point does, it tells you. I won't go into that though. So I'm going to get these out now. Right, okay, this one has a different colour patches. Look, so that one's tan colour, and this one is white, and you put the tan colour on one side of your body and the white on the other side. So I'm going to be doing these with you, so you'll see this happen as we go. So let's start. Let me just down this water quickly. Right, okay, so this patch is going on my ankle, and it says here it needs to be 4 fingers above the little knobble. It doesn't say that, it's in medical speech, but above the little knobble bone on your ankle. So I just need to work out which colour goes on which side, so bear with me. So I'm doing the energy one, and it is white patch on the right side of my body, tan on the left. And all the instructions say are apply patch to clean dry skin in the morning, which it is. I've just had a shower, obviously I'm completely dry. I've had water beforehand because it says keep well hydrated, and it's the morning. It's what time is it? I think it's about 9 AM. Gosh, I never know how to work this Fitbit. Let's see, it's about 9 AM anyway. And then keep well hydrated, I've already said that. So place 1 set of energy patches on the body in one of the locations shown, which I just showed you. Right, here goes, let's do it. So white on the right, I'll remember that. So let's go, I'm going to go left first because then I can show you on the bed. I'm gonna have to tip the camera a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna peel the back off, look. One thing I will say, I took my normal medication this morning, so for me that's blood thinner, for some of you it'll be cyclosporin, etc, etc. I'm not having to change any of my medication in order to do this, and I think that's really important to say, because that means there's no risk associated. There's no side effects of this stuff as far as I'm aware, because it's using your body's own natural light, so it's completely natural to you and it's what you emit anyway. But I'm also doing exactly what I've been doing up until now. So if you were to try these, as I always say, hold off until we see if it works for me. You don't change anything that you're doing currently, so you know that everything else is staying consistent, and so if there's any improvements, you know what it is. So yeah, I'm going to peel this off and then stick it where it told me to. That's off now, and it said, I'm going to take the camera a bit so you can see my leg, hold on. So it said four fingers above this bit here, you know that bone there, so 4 fingers, and then stick it about there, so it's going on there, and that is the first patch on. That's a significant moment. Now I'm going to do exactly the same. It's just like putting a plaster on, to be honest, and they stick really, really well. That's not going to peel off. And I did ask, because I work out a lot, do we need to take them off for working out? And he said no, absolutely not, no need for that. So now I'll do the white side, which is this one. Again, peel off the back, and then you can see that 4 inches. That's a scar, by the way. I don't know whether you experienced it, but ever since I've had PNH, even the tiniest scratch I scar from, so I'm hoping that it's going to clear these up as well. Wound healing is another massive benefit of these things, by the way. And I also suffer from migraines, so I'm going to see if it gets rid of those as well, because they are relentless. Right, okay, so 4 fingers, and then stick it about there. So that is the second patch on. Now I've got to do this 4 more times with 4 different patches. They're going to stay on for 12 hours, and then I have one to wear at night as well. I won't do a video recording of all the patches, because as I say, it's already been 7 minutes, I'll be here ages. But I know that one's going higher up on my leg, one's going under my belly button, and there's another one at night time just goes on my sternum here. And then there's another one going on my back, so I'll have 5 patches on in total. And I wear them 12 hours, then switch over to one, then wear those for 12 hours and switch over to one, and then I'm just going to keep doing this cycle for a month, because that's how much I've got. And then I've got my blood counts in 6 weeks. So that is my first 2 patches on, and at the moment I can't feel anything. That's a lie, I can feel something actually. It kind of feels like it's very peculiar. I would describe it as, you know, if you ever put like your body, a hand above your hand, and if you hold it like half a centimetre above your hand, you'll feel like heat generating between, obviously because we emit heat, the 2 heat sources come together and it gets warmer there, and then so you feel a warm sensation. That's what it feels like. Very, very slight. I didn't even think I felt anything at first, I really had to think about it. But yeah, that's what it feels like at the moment. So I'll crack on, get all the others on, and I will update you either tonight or if anything happens. Some people, honestly, for wound healing, for severe chronic pain, so people that suffering from wicked migraines or, you know, joint pain or whatever, sometimes the results are in minutes. I know that sounds like ridiculous, and I thought the same, but there's too many testimonials to ignore it. But I'm not expecting this to be minutes. In fact, this could take up to 8 to 12 months. And the reason I say that, it might not. I might see a huge change in 6 weeks when I have my blood counts done. And who knows, but because of cell regeneration cycles, obviously it takes time for our cells to regenerate. We know that our skin cells, like, we lose our dead skin, don't we? And that's because cells are regenerating. And so for the cycle to happen, a full cycle, it can be 8 to 12 months before you get the full benefits. but I'm going to be doing this regardless because I truly believe in it, and I will be as honest as I can be. Like, I will be brutally honest, and if I don't see any differences within 8 to 12 months, I'll be saying probably not for us, even though it works in so many other ways, but I'll see. And you never know, it could be a case of a few weeks. I'll leave it there anyway. First day done, first patch done, sorry, and I'll continue to update you as I go.